Hello everyone, in another episode of the LEGO build series, and we are looking at a set from 2010 8191 Lavatraz, which is an old Power Miners range box. So as the name suggests, it was a prison to hold the big elementals the miners encountered in that storyline. It was a bit of a mixed cookie range. On the one hand, it had those fantastic rock creatures in all sizes, and on the other hand, well, the series just didn't do it for me. But I needed to have the beast, so when I got the chance to pick this one up at a garage sale, I didn't hesitate for one moment. And so the set comes with two jailed operators in silver armor with some great looking helmets and a small rock elemental, but also with this super duper cool big guy. The first thing we are going to build is the turret. This fires the blue balls by pressing the end, and it's some sort of lava creature neutralizer ammo. Think of it like it cools them down or something. And it also comes with an additional rack for ammunition. The service vehicle is then next on the list, and the range uses a good deal of lime green elements, as can be seen throughout this little, well, shovel-like truck, with a seriously souped up engine if you ask me, and the shovel is then attached to the bodywork. They are tools for mining, like dynamite and a cutter laser to smash through all those rocks, and the actual vehicle is then done before we move on to the compound. And this starts out by making a frame with some long red plates, and a push button is added in the middle. Once the circumference of the compound is ready, we'll be building up its height for, well, accommodating the fence of the whole. It's basically a big compound. And this is done by lime green pillars. A large black fence pieces are then, well, connected between them, including the button at the front, which serves to lower the front side fence of the prison. The crane is then next, and that is used to handle the large elemental. The first thing of this build is the cockpit of that machine, and the mechanics for the crane itself are then added in order to be able to move it around and swing the crane from the left to the right. And like a real industrial crane, the control section runs on a rail along the fence. A very large claw is then added to the crane, and this can snap open by using, well, rubber elements, and hold the large elemental in its grip without loosening, actually. So that was a pretty cool feature. Guess, well, the large elemental, it did have quite some weight to it. And we then move on to build the front section of the prison, and that's a raise up section where the miners can, like, oversee the lockups. Think a bit of like the raptor pen in Jurassic Park series and everything. The red plates and the crystal orange pieces help reinforcing the look that this is a base place on a lava-like underground. And the platforms are then added using the grilled plates for that once more, and make it look like an industrial building from all your B-rated sci-fi movie flicks. So good stuff. And it even comes with its own vending machine to buy a soda during the breaks, because, well, watching prisoners is a very thirsty job. Next thing we have to do then is just connect all these sections to each other, and the full build stands completed. Now this is a nice set for a not too sleek space setting, because you don't really have any cool spaceships in the line. And the miners have actually stumbled more than they wanted to choose, so yeah. And the vending machine just made it a bit cool. But as I said, the major appeal for that set was for me in the miners itself. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye.